Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of World of Horror. Today we have something special planned. We're gonna try to not get got by the unnamed horror. Speaking, of course, with Juri, she has a thing where she gets chased by horror as she gets Doom. So, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the game. Ooh, Pokemon Yellow. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Pika indeed. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comforts, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dueling Sandy, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world's at hand, and you finally arrived in the Doomed town. Did anyone else have that collection of emulator games? When I was a kid, I don't know how I got it. I think a family member pirated it for me or something. But I had this mega file that had an emulator program and a ton of NES games. Might just be me, not sure. I mean, sure there's other people out there. I think it was on discs that I was copy the files over from. There's 2 or 3 discs. Name is Juri Okusawa, not Juri Osaka. I'm gonna do it on, I think, Initiate. I mean, Skeptic is sorry, what? I think Skeptic has one less mystery, and that might be necessary, but I want to give it the good old college try before I change variables. Rusty says I had something like that before the Game Boy Advance. Okay. For the backstory, we want something that is easy and makes us stronger. Maybe Eldritch Parasite, so that we don't have to rest ever. Yeah, I think that'd be good. For the old god, I guess Goizo makes sense, because it punishes resting and we cannot rest. Got 41 HP and stamina. I didn't know that yet. They existed at the time. Okay. It's so unusual not seeing the Harbinger of Doom background. So this is the horror. We need to win the run without getting 50% Doom. So the shopping for items doesn't necessarily matter for us. So we're gonna want to avoid it for the most part. I think we should reroll mysteries until we get one that gives us a weapon, so we can avoid some Doom. Yep, this should be good. Horrible history of household hell. I believe I am 27. I don't really keep super deep track. Cause I'm a dumb fuck a little bit. Lucky you, my parents hated it. Get off the internet, I want to call your grandparents. Okay. Yeah, it never happened. I don't think I even really had the internet until I was 7 plus, though. It's hard to remember. Horrible history of household hell might fuck us. That's the only thing I'm a little worried about. But, you know what? This seems as good as any. Let's start with the Vigil. Vicious verses of a violent vigil. Received an official-looking letter. Was a law firm from Tokyo want from you? We got it when I was 11, and I only say I'm in my 30s. That's as close as I can tell. Okay. Regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your granduncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. There's an address and the list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst thing that could happen? Feel watched, retreat. Not the greatest. I guess I could get lost in light. We might get a... Please. Desert plus katana. Okay, we've got the desert. Ho 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 ho! Katana first run? Amazing. Alright, Vigil Pamphlet. Clap, bow, bow, bow. Clap, bow, bow, bow. Amazing. Clap, bow, bow, bow. Think you got the order right. I love the question, what is the worst thing that can happen? My players less so, because I take that as a challenge. Also, coolio, we got our stuff. The body, it's missing. Where is everyone? It's got 10 HP. I have a katana, sayonara, animated head. Slice into a million pieces like in Revengeance. No, a random question I have, the clap bow ritual. I wonder if it's the same for the ghosts. I don't think it is. I know it is for the B timeline of the school scissors. Okay, for a pamphlet, I think there's something we do at 2 AM. Yeah, burn an envelope in the study. We'll do that, -1 reason. Got a curse, brain damage, not the greatest. I don't think so either, but it would be cool, a nice little reward. Yeah, I don't disagree. I think I will burn this. It doesn't help with the horror, but it's always nice to have less doom. Because we don't want to get got, I'm just going to do the B ending. So, sorry guests, slice them into pieces with katana. The price is paid. A voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the wet grass. The old mansion nowhere to be seen. Standing next to you is a naked, bloated old man. You recognize the tattoo on the man's toe. It's your deceased granduncle. With a coarse voice, he explains the ritual. You try to keep up with him, but you're weak, and your head spins. The death toll must remain the same. 2 die, 2 survive. You feel like vomiting as the old man who's cheated death disappears behind the trees. Everything gets dark. The man who you thought was your uncle is cheated death, making you an accessory to murders. You know police officers won't believe you when you tell them the truth, and do your best to forget the nightmares you left behind. So we got fetid fumes. Fantastic. We also got a level up. Elusive doesn't help with the monster either. Doesn't hurt our run, but doesn't help us either. I'm gonna get the luck. Be very nice if it prevents some doom occurring. Alright, so We're currently above. We're not doing quite good enough, but we are doing better than it could be, I guess. I'm gonna do the Tranquilizing TV Terror next, because it's a nice small mystery. Tranquilizing Tale of the Twilight TV Terror. If you're ever up late these days, unable to sleep and flipping through the TV, you might be unfortunate enough to find the 444 channel. The pale people stand on an empty set, staring into the camera with lopsided smiles, hissing in a language you don't understand. Sit in your bed, staring at the flickering blue TV screen, you miss the damn channel again. Okay, the threat level is minimum on a lot of these places too, which is good. I was a little worried that our forest might be screwed threat level wise. Okay. We did not get robbed. The tired station director sweats and keeps glancing to the side when asked about the weird channel. He peremptorily denies its existence before pushing you out of his office. Just before the door closes, you spot another person standing behind the director. Was he in the office the whole time you were there? Think I'll take a ride. -2 reason. Better than gaining Doom. Got Glued Corpse. We have an 82% chance to hit it, so we can get 1 guaranteed hit or 2 90% hits. I think the 1 guaranteed makes more sense. It's doing so little damage. We actually missed it. Second enemy Glued Corpse. Thank you for the reminder, oh yeah. Staying up all night is almost impossible. You struggle to keep your eyes open. When the channel comes up, you manage to switch on the DVR just before falling asleep. Finally, you've got a real proof of the channel's existence. Walking out of your apartment, you notice a strange pot right outside your neighbor's door. What could be inside it? You reach into the pot and see what's at the bottom, but feel a sharp object. You take your hand out and realize there's over a dozen arrows in the pot. Luckily, you didn't cut yourself. Definitely gonna continue, I guess. -2 stamina. And that's a -2 stamina? What did I miss? I had to chase chickens and turkeys? Like, literally chase them? Not much. We just did the Tranquilizing TV Terror one. Okay, -1 reason. You spend the rest of the evening in the village's restaurant. When it closes and the sun goes down, you creep into the huge studio warehouse. You walk through the dimly lit studio. Yes, like live ones. Creeping past the props and various equipment. Getting closer to the lights in the very center, closer to the hissing noises and canned laughter. What happens next is bizarre. The entire cast spots you, but instead of attacking, they run. Directly into the camera, disappearing into its lens like into a portal. I was talking to someone from Lithuania, and they talked about how their grandparent had like a fox or something get into their chicken den. They lost most of them. I don't know how often that happens. It just was something I was reminded of. You rummage around the set for a while, trying to figure out how they escaped into the camera and any clues to the show's meaning. You find some indecipherable notes, but not much else. Before you leave, you do grab the camera and dispose of it. There's a power to it in the 444 channel that's best kept out of this world. Yeah, that would absolutely suck to lose like fucking 20 chickens or something. Quick thinking. Have my chicken coops like Fortnite Knox. Okay. Was that an autocorrect or a pun? Can't take the Bathola. We can take the experience. I think I missed out on like 10 experience points. It is what it is. No, that is pretty bad actually. Autocorrect is my enemy. Guess we could do horrible history of household hell. There are many old mansions around this town. Boop 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 Manor is one of them, supposedly haunted by the family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. Was it the only tragic event that took place there? Tall woman. Help, -2 stamina. RIP. I guess I won't eat the pizza, so I don't get cursed. I'll go for the side quest. I think... actually... it might screw us. Nah, I think I should. It's 1% doom. Dark forces scheme against you. Masochistic. Okay, no big deal. I was a little worried I'd get branded. Got cult member. It's doing 1 doom damage. However, we have a 90% chance to hit, and we're doing 9 damage. There we go. Definitely want the Curious Statuette. May prevent some doom for us. Please, RNG, give me the study. Please. Oh, plus 2% doom? Fuck. Not good. This run might be fucked, even though it's so blessed. This time my autocorrect was friendly, and normally it's not. Got Puppet Matron, parent of Puppet Chan. It's doing 1 all damage. Stabs me in the shin, I slice them with a katana. Oh, you know what? We're actually not too off the horror threshold. You aren't sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps? Move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passageway cut directly into the cliff rock. Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sounds, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place make the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the cave. Unholy chants coming from the caves connected with the mansion must have driven the family insane. With no connection to the outside world, they fed on what they had themselves. However, this doesn't explain the fresh corpses and wet tracks around the altar. Okay, Heart of Darkness, no big deal. And we got a level up. As much as Escapee would be awesome, I don't want any amount of doom at all. So I'm just going to get Folklore Studies and even more decks. Take another Experience Bath. Got 2 mysteries remaining and 50% horror meter. I'm going to do the Far Out Fable first. I think it's better than the Bathhouse in terms of doom gained. Because the Bathhouse, I'm pretty sure What's-Her-Face gives plus 2% doom. It's a 5-event mystery, so that'd be plus 10% doom or plus 20% horror meter, and that's not even accounting for the actual everything. Whereas the Fear Festival, I think it's a 8-event mystery, give or take. Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival. Your aunt had sent you a letter inviting you for a curious-sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree you need a break from all the stress. Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst thing that could happen? you ask yourself as you board the bus. Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village, and the nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. A fat man wearing dusty overalls approaches you. It's the inn owner who promised to pick you up. Following close behind him, your eyes are drawn to his hands, which are so deformed they resemble claws more than hands. Very cool. Definitely gonna just lose the stamina. Do we get Doom for looking for friends? No Doom, and it advances the clock. That's fantastic. Alright, plus 4% Doom if agreed. Damn you, lady. A weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window and look out. You can't see anything and get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes out from behind the thick clouds. 3 hooded figures are standing at the forest's edge. One by one, they light their torches and disappear behind the trees. What was that about? Okay, I'll go to the forest. One thing I'm considering... we might be able to... Let's see, we're gonna have to go to the forest 6 times? I'm wondering if it would make more sense to enjoy the festival over and over, to time skip as much as possible and just get the bad ending. But I think no matter what, we're gonna have to go to the forest 6 times. Because if we skip forward, because I'm pretty sure there's only 3 events in a day. I'd rather get the good ending, I think. Okay, yeah, it's only 3 events, so it is the same amount either way. Okay. Going back to the inn, you overhear 2 masked villagers. They're talking about something awakening up at next dawn. You wonder what's up with that. You decide to block the entrance to your room with the nightstand. The festival's ending tomorrow, and you can't be too careful. Got the Dream Salaryman. It's doing 3 reason damage. We can do 21 damage to him. I guess I might as well throw the meat cleaver as well, so we kill him in 1 turn. Bye-bye, Dream Salesman. Walking closer, you see the sweater. You get leadership and some dex. Why is it so quiet all of a sudden? Is that blood? Where is everyone? The trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to an outskirt of the village. Somewhere in the dark forest, there's an answer waiting for you. An abandoned factory. That must be the place they took everyone. While exploring the factory, you're caught by masked people you've seen from the inn's window. Tied up, they bring you to the cult leader. We knew you'd come. You hear a raspy voice, your aunt's voice, coming from behind the priest's weird mask. She signals towards the door behind him. Our master's waiting for a final blood sacrifice. With a loud bang, the ancient horror disappears and the high priest falls to the floor, grabbing their shoulder. The last thing you see before blacking out are the beams of flashlights and a hand of a police officer saving you from your fall. Later that day, detectives interrogating you are confused when you tell them about the ritual, blood, and eldritch being. The village is abandoned. With no trace of blood anywhere, you're the only one seeing the ancient horror. While you couldn't catch the leader of the cult to interrogate them, the people are safe. You board the old bus, wondering what would have happened if you didn't stop the ritual in time. Okay, Freaky Flood. Thank goodness. It's not time skip. I'm a little bit paranoid about that sinking our run. We've got to level up. We're now getting only Juri exclusive perks. Guess I'll get some more decks so our combat is even better. We have 1 mystery remaining and 62% on the horror meter. I'm surprised we might actually get it on our first try. Crossing fingers. Curious case of a contagious coma. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People trying to wake the patients up result with them falling in a coma themselves. A whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated for the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people? And how did the strange illness start? Well, I don't think it's gonna screw us necessarily, because worst case scenario, we could just not level up, right? Okay, find an old trophy case. I guess I'll get some fun dolies. We could probably fight the boss. Come to think of it. If we wanted to. Definitely don't want this guy's help. Might be worth just getting the bad ending though. Doll nurse. So 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 2 is not 26. It is 20. So whereas 9 plus 13 is clearly, it's like 22. Doll nurse grabs me while screaming. Slice the doll nurse into a million pieces. This mystery is a really long one. Thanks for the occult diary. Doesn't help us with the horror, but it is nice. Okay, -1 reason. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the bad end. I don't want to risk fumbling the ball. There it is. Let's hope you find an answer there. You managed to sneak through the floor, avoiding the police, and finally reached the quarantine wing, where all the coma patients were brought in. Their pulse is slowly weakening and the blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. The complete silence of this place hits you when you reach one of the beds. All the patients are dead. Shaken, you sneak out from the hospital. One thing is certain though, with no sick people, it's the end of this weird illness. Got Arcane Storm, did not get screwed with time skip. Don't think I'm gonna level up, because I don't want to get horrored, and that would put us up to 80%. What's the lighthouse looking like? So it's Takashi, second mystery. And that's the only Doom ones. Then Dex. We're gonna lose stats, but we have so much stats that we can't possibly dive stat loss. Is it Long Lighthouse? It is Long Lighthouse. So we're gonna get 12% horror meter, so that's gonna be 88. We could get a perk, but then if we mess up the memory check, we'd be fucked. So I'm not gonna level up. The only thing I'm worried about is Takashi maybe getting us. We have nothing in our storage. I mean, if we get the memory check, then I think at that point I can just do the level up. Okay. Tranquilizing Tale, Twilight TV Terror. Okay, I will get the level up. Final stretch. We're so close, we can't give up. Oh! If you run out of perks, you just get a generic one, and it's got like all the characters in there. I mean, yeah, I think that's cool. I'll grab that. Doesn't actually do anything for us because the parasite, but that is fine. Got Takashi-san. So we can do 9 plus 13 is 22. And if we throw the katana at him, we'll be doing blunt damage. Boom, there we go. We no longer need the katana. Try to reason with the girl. Disconnect the faulty plug. First try, no horrors gotten Juri today. Hell yes. That is what I'm talking about. Easy peasy. Who said it was hard? It's not hard. Easiest challenge of my life. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you're relieved and collapse on the floor. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You manage to stop the ritual awakening the Eldritch Old God. But what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right again. Thank you, Blackman of Doom. Now I want it both as an achievement and fear it as an achievement, says Oyanli. Yeah, it's kind of weird that the achievement is for getting the horror with Juri. Because I feel like it's much easier to get the horror than not to get the horror. GG indeed, says Rusty096. Man, that was really... I mean, it's a little bit close. We got super lucky, to be honest. I don't know how high my success rate would be given those circumstances normally. I do think Eldritch Parasite was a good idea and definitely, like, the way not to lose to Doom, because Rusting takes so much Doom, usually. If we got the friggin' plus 4% Doom event, like, a couple times, or any two, like, Doom events, we would have lost the challenge there. Also, time skip could have screwed us as well. If we got like a plus 2% Doom event and time skip, that would have gotten us. I mean, we did get some Doom events, I think. But still, that was part of what I was coasting on. I was worried that I was just going to be here for hours, trying over and over and over again. Like I did with the friggin' Puppet Chan Knight Errant run. So, that all being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time for more World of Horror. Goodbye!